Hi, this is Mark Pubate. I work at one of the Apple retail store and I really do. First, Siri is not that smart. The lady asked Siri, show that episode with Ed No. You know what? If I ask away this question, and I did ask her before, I think I'd like to have a blowjob today.
I will give you blowjob. Please take off your pants.
What time is this in New York now?
How the hell can I know?
Yes. If I'm going to ask Siri, show me that Game of Thrones episode that Lena Headey was forced to walk through King's Landing with naked boobs. I was joking. Don't even think about buying the new Apple TV. Wow, because many ask me, Mark, this time I can save or store my movies on my Apple TV permanently. This time I don't really have to queue it long enough, then I can watch it without delay or something. Should I buy the top of the line with the largest storage capacity, like 64 for $199? Or if I buy the top of the line with the largest storage capacity, the 64 gigabyte, this time I can store considerable amounts of games. Baloney. You can't do both. Since the 4th generation Apple TV lacks internal persistent storage. To be honest with you, Apple set certain limit for a file size for an application. Hey, this video is for anyone who knows nothing about the Apple TV. If you think you knew everything, you are intelligent, you are a tech guru, please, this video is not for it. I know what you are going to say. Mark, you are wrong. We are, developers, and we know that Apple allows us to do tags up to 2 gigabyte, blah, blah, blah. I knew about that too. The new 4th generation Apple TV cannot work offline because the 200 megabyte limit is enough only for programming code for an application, not the total assets required for an application. Everything associated with an app have to be stored in the cloud perpetually. They will be called upon just for temporarily when needed. This particular method is called on-demand resources. On-demand resources. Like for instance, I want to play Rayman, the series very much, like console quality games. I might be able to play only 5 levels. Okay, and the next 10 levels will be downloaded in the background while I'm playing the first 5 levels. So make long story short, you can't store the entire game on the Apple TV. You got what I mean? No persistent storage. Hey, I'm trying to make a video here, for Christ's sake. You gotta be kidding me. So you can store the entire game or your movie's library. If you want to watch a movie without delay, apart from what I said earlier about you're gonna have to queue it long enough and then come back later, you're gonna have to save it in your iTunes library on your computer with a Mac or PC and use the feature called home sharing feature to watch them. Apple ditches the audio only output. So this time you can't use your Apple TV as an AirPlay destination. Go get the existing version of the Apple Express. I think it's like $99 or something. Because Apple ditches the optical audio only port on the back of the Apple TV. Now you will see a useless USB Type-C on the back. You can't do a thing with it, it's for service. And do not even think about buying the Apple TV as a game console, because it's not. It's not what the Apple TV 4 is about. Go get the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One instead, because the 4th generation Apple TV is not a gaming console. You have to know how to distinguish the difference, the discrepancy between is this really a utilitarian feature or just an additional gimmick. Who cares about the 3D parallax effects that they have shown on stage? Move your thumbs around, so you can see the 3D effects for each movie cover. Give me a break. And thing is not that simple. You got what I mean? Thing is not. I do know what I'm talking about very well. Why? Because I'm a big fan of the Walking Dead. I'm a big fan of some American horror story. I'm a big fan of the Game of Thrones. And I have to pay $2.99 for each episode. On stage, everything looks conceptually simplistic. Show me that good movies for kids because my niece coming to my house. What about Pendleton? In general, you can't just watch it right away. You're gonna have to pay $14.99 for Pendleton. But they skip the payment. It's not that. You know what? As I said earlier, this video is not for tech gurus. If you think you know everything, it's really not for you. But if you know nothing, many people should ask me, Mark, is the Apple TV like a cable TV box or something? What exactly it is? Can I watch like unlimited episode or something? You're gonna have to buy them. Or subscribe to the HBO channels, the HBO Now for $14.99 a month. Or you want to buy only a single episode, you're gonna pay like $2.99. You're gonna have to pay for everything. And the Apple TV 4 is outmoded. The 4th generation Apple TV uses the Bluetooth 4. The big secret. Now in 2015, in October, there is a new standards for Bluetooth across the world. It's called Bluetooth 4.2. Apple TV 4 uses the Bluetooth 4.0, which is outdated and antiquated, outmoded already. You're gonna have to think clearly. Siri is not that smart. So, that's it. At least you know that, now I see. So I can't just go in to the nearest Apple retail stores or other resellers in my neighborhoods and grab the top of the lines in the hopes of storing all the movies and games. You can't manage the inner storage of the Apple TV manually because there is no persistent storage on it. That's the thing. You may consider buying the previous generation of the Apple TV for $69. You're gonna have to pay $199. I'm not your enemy. I'm your messengers. I'm your friends. I'm your consultant. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. And I got a Pubate fan page. I do free apps for charity. Please kind of give us a like. Thanks for watching. Story or blockbuster movies. Seriously, I want you to probably like just next to my videos go back, just type Apple special event September about the Apple TV and you watch the event. They made things look conceptually simplistic on the stage. Clicks the Pendleton movies for kids, but in real world taste or real life usage, you have to pay for the movie. So that particular movie is not that easy. You ask Siri, give me that Bond movie action stuff, but they skip that payment page. You have to pay. You want to watch Pendleton, you're gonna have to pay $14.99. You got what I mean? This is the reason why I named this video Things Apple Didn't Tell You. Didn't want you to know. You're gonna have to pay pretty much everything. Of course, if you have subscribed for the HBO Now channel for $14.99 a month. But apart from that, I just paid $2.99 for one single episode. The Walking Dead. So I know what I'm talking about because I'm a big fan of The Walking Dead. It's not that simple. You have to pay. But Apple didn't say on the stage. You have to pay for all the remarkable contents. They made things look conceptually magnificent. But you're gonna have to pay. You can't just series this kids movie and then you can watch for free. Give me that. This movie you can watch. You have to pay for all that. Let me sum up everything I just said. Before you buy the Apple TV, I'm just a human. I'm not your enemy. I'm your messenger. Don't just go to the nearest Apple store and grab the top of the line for $199 in the hopes of, well, I got more room. Probably I might be able to store movies these times on it. Is very important. Or I might be able to store my 4 GB application on it. And this time you can play like full-length games on it. You have just purchased an additional third-party game controller. You can't do that. If you like the idea of using your voice to command the Apple TV, like you can just ask away, well, what did she say? Who stars in this? Give me fun movies for kids. If you buy those ideas, you got what I mean? This video is not about discrimination. So the choice is yours. It's all yours. Before I go, I have to say that I sincerely apologize for my English because I'm Thai. I've never been outside this country. It's really hot in Bangkok in here. I never studied overseas, I never studied abroad, have never been anywhere apart from Bangkok.